don't want the lights on, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, been begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Jose Berrios. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now? So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Fastball is outside.
Reno.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
The last thing you want to happen is to swing at a ball out of the zone in a 3-0 count. That would have been a called strike, just like everyone in the stadium was expecting. Credit to the hitter for taking advantage of that situation for a double.
Gabriel Arias now at the plate. Way outside, 1-0. Kwan leads off second with nobody out. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And he deals.
I got 3-0.
Here's a high chopper. Clement zips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's outside.
No strike. Three balls, no strike.
1 out and a runner at second.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
2 on, 1 out. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's outside. One out. Runners at first and second. That misses the zone. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. And another ball.
No strike.
Carlos Santana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. And Cleveland on top 1-0. That's outside. And that's ball one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two, get out of this.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. That one way outside, and that's ball three. And there's the automatic. And a foul ball. And that'll load the bases. So bases loaded with one away. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
1-0.
Outside. And delivers outside.
No strike.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Logan, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Angel Martinez
no strike.
at the plate and takes high there.
Two balls, no strike.
Pitch
3-0.
misses, and it's 3-0. In the air, center field. Straw has a beat on it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 outs. Falling behind 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Brian Rocchio On deck for the Guardians. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This one popped up. Bichette pulls that one down, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Guardians 3 and the Blue Jays coming up. And we're back. And today's starter, Logan Allen. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of it.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's on at first.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, no outs. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now, 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Puts a bunt down. Berrios throws to first in time, out on the sac bunt.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And he lays one down the left side. Ramirez sends it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 and draw even. We move to the second in Toronto. All tied up at 3 apiece. New inning getting started at the plate. Brian Rocchio. Rocchio hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Berrios back to work.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day
Ball
out.
one, no strike.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Jose Ramirez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
2 on, 1 out. That one outside.
No strike.
Now 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that's in for a strike. Fought off foul. Tied up here in the early going. Right through there. Got it. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. That one misses, and that's ball 2. And that's outside. Carlos Santana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Guardians strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Martinez has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 4th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Doubled leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He swings and fouls one off.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him...
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So, man aboard. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander reached on an infield single his first time. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a three-true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Berrios makes the grab on the run. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, their third home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. That's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Four runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Santana takes it himself. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We played 2 full. Blue Jays 7 and the Guardians 3. Back here at Rodgers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And first offering is fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And the 3-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Straw has a beat on it. 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Naylor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering way off the plate. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Tap foul at the plate. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues
Now
with
batting,
control.
the center fielder,
Man at
Angel
first with one gone.
Martinez.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Pitch
1-0.
misses there, and it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Naylor leads off first with 1 away. And
2-0.
another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And the next
Three ball,
pitch is way
no
outside. Fastball for a strike. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Guerrero tossed to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Blue Jays 7 and the Guardians 3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Swung on, belted. That's back. And gone. His first homer of the year. It's 8-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Allen won't go any further tonight, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher on here, Tanner Bybee.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Ernie Clemens now at the plate. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throw on to Santana. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and they tag him out. Now here is Andres Jimenez. He's already homered here in this one. And no one can get there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swings here and blasts one left field, and that one is off the wall. Coming around 3rd is Jimenez. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's now a 6-run lead, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. And that bunted towards third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. On to inning number 4. Jays 9 and the Guardians 3. On to the 4th, leading off, Jhonkensy Noel. Fastball is outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. That one missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Brian Rocchio. He reached out a walk his first time. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe at second. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there. No, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That's way outside. And that's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Berrios winds and deals.
2-0.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Look out!
Boom, that got
And it hit him.
Thank you, man.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Gabriel Arias will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball.
No strikes.
Noel at second. Quan over at first with 1 away. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For Cleveland, third baseman, Jose
So they're all loaded up. Here's Jose Ramirez. He is struck out and he is walked. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Way outside and it gets away. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0.
I got 3-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Bases loaded, 1 away.
Hey.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Santander in pursuit. Can't
foul.
get there. This one lands foul. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So bases all loaded up. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Fastball is outside. Next offering way off the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. Fastball for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
1 out, bases full. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's all for Jose Berrios, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Kevin Gausman.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Santana in the box here lets that one go for a ball. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Next pitch
2-0.
misses way outside. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Bases loaded, 2 down. In the air, left side, Santander. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Jays 9 and the Guardians 4. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So a man at first. Here's George Springer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Santander aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to punt his way on. Grabs it barehanded. Over to first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And that one in the air center field. Martinez under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And a bunt right side. Santana. There's one. Out. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So up next, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Santana. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We've played 4. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Guardians 4. Back now in Toronto. And the batter now, Bo Naylor. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez, the next to hit. Martinez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old,
Counts
and he
1-0.
was born in the Dominican Republic. And the next
Two balls,
pitch is
no
way
strike.
outside. And
3
another
balls,
ball.
No strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And the 3-0 finds the zone. And it's fouled away. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Now batting.
One gone, runner at first. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. Oh, right to the backstop. Martinez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Man at second. That misses. 2-0. Way
I
high.
got 3-0.
Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey!
On the ground. A sliding stop at short. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Rocchio. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. The shortstop takes the ball.
Three balls.
This one
No
in the
strike.
dirt, and the runner holds. Stephen Kwan next to bat for Cleveland. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Hey.
That's a strike. Smoked on the ground, a second. The throw to first, and that is that. 1 left for the Guardians, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter now, Miles Straw. Bybee back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Kwan sprinting after it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So man aboard, Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Well struck right field, and that's going to bang against the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 11-4. He's safe, and that's his third hit.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tanner Bybee out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
My crib still look fabulous. Sipping all night, I don't need an ambulance. It's another day and it's still no stress, so I'm heading downtown. I'm so well.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Tim Herron. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
I got money in my pocket, and I swear we gonna rock it. So put your hands up, baby, put your hands up. Say yeah.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 13-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 down, bases empty. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-4.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Two outs, nobody on. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. And he pops up the bunt. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Stephen Kwan. That misses.
1-1, no strike.
1-0.
Two balls, no strikes.
And that
3-0.
skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's out of play, a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one not close. And now 2-0. Kwan gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And another ball. Back up the, oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Not even close there. And that is ball one. Man at second. Way outside. Ball two. And that's down and away. Hard hit, right side. Jimenez throw to first. And Ramirez is set down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. First pitch, not close. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Runner at third, 2 away.
I got 3-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in, Carlos Santana. That misses, and it's 1-0. 2 outs. Fastball is outside. That
3
one
balls, no
misses.
strike.
And now 3-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that's
3 balls,
outside.
no strike.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Pitch
Ball
misses.
1, no strike.
Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And now
2
2-0.
balls, no strike.
Manzardo on third. Santana over at second. Naylor at first. 2 out of the inning. Outside low. 3-0. Right through there for a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Squirts away a little bit.
Now batting, right fielder, John Noel.
2 outs. Bases full. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. First
Counts
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. Now one
That's ball
missed.
2.
And there's a
3-0.
ball. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The Blue Jays on top, 14-6. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down. Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So When you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. A soaring shot to center. And they tack one on the board. It's 15-6.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tim Herron gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Luis Ortiz.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
I gotta go.
And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Puts a bunt down. Santana. He takes it on his own. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. We're through 6 full. You're dialed into the show. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. Yariel Rodriguez is forced to the mound after the injury. He's been so good against lefties. That one outside, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is outside. Rocchio gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting. second
Gabriel
baseman,
Arias
Gabriel
digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That missed by a
Count 1-0.
lot. Ball 1. No outs. Runners at first and second. Not close
balls,
with that
no
one.
strike.
And it's 2-0. And there's a ball.
3.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
No,
It's
he made it.
15-7.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. And ball
1-0.
1. And that's
Ball 2.
downstairs and outside.
2-0.
Not
3-0.
even close there. And now 3-0. First and second here, no outs. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Kirk pulls it down, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Outside,
no strike.
and that's ball 1. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
no strike.
And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And it's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Late swing, foul to the left. And they're all loaded up.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Ball 1
Counts
there.
1-0.
Oh, and they're going to
2
tag the
balls,
pitcher
no
with a
strike.
pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one
3-0.
not close, and it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Ripped to third and caught. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Toronto leads this one 15-7. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Barehand scoop, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
People be talking, don't know what they saying. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing. I'm looking, you laughing, but in the future.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Terocchio at second for 1.
Now batting, designated hitter,
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Santana with the throw to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Rodriguez back to work. That's way outside. 1-0. And another ball. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that one fouled off.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Splits the plate. 3-2 down.
3-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Barger pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Martinez,
Ball 1, no
the
strike.
next to hit, takes ball 1. Next
2-0.
pitch misses way outside. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one
balls,
way
no
outside.
strikes.
Ball 3. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 3-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His first homer of the year. It's 15-8. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
no strikes.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-0.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Reaches
foul
for
ball.
it, but it's foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence boosting play on the mound.
Shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Noel into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. That misses
3
the
balls,
zone,
no strike.
and that's ball 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Santander sizes this one up, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
So 2 down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. Pitch
Ball
misses,
1, no strike.
and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball.
No strike. Reno.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Last half of the 8th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Rodgers Center, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ortiz, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Drilled out towards left center field. Kwan moving back. It's a ball. He'll circle the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 16-8.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Barger in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Martinez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bunts it in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And now, Miles Straw. Puts a bunt down. It's safe at first, a bunt single. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Martinez sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. We go to the 9th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
And next for Cleveland, first baseman Carlos.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. That one way outside, and that is ball one. And that's down and away. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Bases juiced, no outs. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runners tagging from second and third. One run is in. The tag, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
This is beyond you. You deserve more. I promise you I'm not playing games like a sport. If you open up and let me in, you won't regret it. Baby, it's your world, and I'm just living.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta